Okay, it says we are live. So therefore, hello out there in YouTube land. I hope you got your wipers on so you can see us pretty good today. For those living in New England area, uh, if you ain't got them on, sit back, relax, and listen. So hello, Roy, Frog, Cashy, What Life. Oh well, y'all remember to hit that like button. Trying
It ain't got no
to
gas
pull
in it.
me up. Yeah, it does too. Hey, I got a whopping 10 people up in here tonight.
Yeah, it'll probably be slow at first.
Oh yeah, it always is.
Yeah.
Especially up in mine anyway. So uh, Roy, it was me. I'll explain later. So I just got to be careful when I say FROG. They think something else.
Hey, B. Charmin.
So and the only thing I'm going to ask is just behave in chat, because YouTube is giving out strikes and they don't mind giving people a strike. So, hello, Bubble Bibble. I'm going to tell you, they got some weird names nowadays. You got Bubble Bibble, you got, I can't even think the other one's name. Mr. Cheddar Pepper Prepper. Say that fast.
Texas is getting hit by lightning. Big time down there.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, now, I'm going to go back into my email here because I want to make sure I say this right. And I don't care, Damn, darn, I hit YouTube. Watch it. Okay, I've got it up on here, and I just need to get into the. Man, I'm really beginning to hate this phone. I'm gonna sue the people that invented smartphone because it's made me dumber instead of smart. Okay, this is coming from WXII News Channel 12. Thousands of gallons of cow manure spilled into a river in North Carolina in Gaston County on June the 8th, which that is today. In a 2-mile stretch of the South Fork Catawba River. It comes after thousands of gallons of cow manure spilled into the river, officials say. So now they're tampering with our cow manure. And that ain't what I wanted to say, but close enough.
Mountaineer Mama, last I checked, it was 147. It's supposed to be worse tomorrow. So we'll just have to see. Yeah, Robert, I can see you.
And y'all have heard about hamburger being tainted, right? Have you heard about that, Bushcraft?
I I, I hear it all the
Okay.
time.
Okay, this come out yesterday, June the 7th. The state, this is on Food Safety News. And the outbreak is sow. Okay, I'll leave it alone. Linked to ground beef. So far, Illinois Department of Health identified 26 confirmed cases. Damn, really? From April 25th to May 18th. And I'm really going to have to leave that alone because if I keep on, I will end up getting a strike for that. But y'all just go to the food safety news and pull up about the hamburger, and it'll tell you and everything. But I'm just wanting y'all to be aware. And my opinion is they really starting to mess with our food now.
Oh,
So
you ain't seen that. I was going to do a video on it, but a lot of people don't like to hear about this stuff. But let me.
they may not like to hear about it, but it needs to be said too.
I'll go ahead and they are going to genetically engineer salad greens. It's already happening. There are certain cities that it's going to first in restaurants, meaning fast food and whatnot. So those who are in St. Louis, Springfield, Massachusetts, Minneapolis, St. Paul area, be warned that you may get some of this lettuce or salad mix or whatever it's going to be. But it's done with a system that's called the CRISPR. It's where they take the DNA and switch it around with something else, and they're basically turning, because turnips are real easy to grow, so they're going to take turnip greens and turn it into what it tastes like lettuce, salad greens. The problem with this is anytime they use anything to do with the CRISPR thing, it amplifies the possibility of getting cancer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you come out with a video of this here within the last couple of days?
No, that was the beef. The lab meat.
I know, but I heard the word CRISPR, and you mentioned it. But I did hear it from another creator, and I was thinking you may have mentioned it within the last 24 hours. Now, if it was you, I've got to go back and figure out who it was. Well, it's one of three. I promise you that.
Yeah, and the thing is, they're going to be releasing this into stores. It's going to go in the West Coast first. Sorry for people wanting this stuff on the East side, but it's going to the West Coast first, and then it's going to be every store that you see is going to have this salad mix, or your fast food restaurants and whatnot are going to have this weird genetically engineered salads. and
Uh,
lettuce. What's so hard
Craig,
about growing it like it's supposed to be done? I don't understand getting all this, changing the DNA of things and all that crap just to make lettuce that grows so fast. I mean, you can grow it in your house or whatnot, and
are we past the 15-minute mark yet?
no, it's only 10 minutes.
All right. Craig DeHunter. I'm going to say this one time. So listen up. If you have to, get a pencil and piece of paper and take notes. I gave Bushcraft a strike for using the word
Jeff,
FROG.
don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. That's asking them to give more. you never
But
talk
I
about
spelt it that time.
it.
Damn.
Yeah, you never
Darn
talk
it,
about
there
it.
I go. All right.
Yeah, everybody knows how bad YouTube is. You don't have to tell them.
Yeah, but Craig's wanting me to say crispier again. He says it
Oh,
sounds sexy. So you're going to have to get up with some other people on that one. I don't swing that way. So
but yeah,
therefore, I keep forgetting about it. Okay, I know you've told me that quite a few times. So you mean even on my channel, you would still get a strike for it?
oh yeah. If I come to your channel and I talk about it, or it's being talked about it, it's against the terms of service.
Commie ass bastards.
But anyway, the USDA actually approved this to use this, and their thought of it is because we have listeria and everything coming out of using lettuce. You know how many recalls there are on salad mixes and lettuce and everything. Instead of putting all this money into making this lab stuff, why don't they put the money into making sure that everything's clean?
Well, if they
from
did
growing.
that, there wouldn't be quite as many people getting sick that way, you know.
Yeah.
Well, now today was closed day. Wife washed clothes today, and I got my tail jumped big time. Okay, I decided I want a salad, so I went and bought a head of lettuce. And I've been told, wash that lettuce before you use it. So no problem. I washed it. I threw it in the machine. And when the wife went to take the clothes out and wash her in the dryer, she found out what I'd done. And so I had to leave the house for a little while. I had to go buy another head of lettuce.
Well, I mean, even when you get stuff in the garden, you bring it in and you wash it off. It's just there's pollution and pollen and all kinds of other stuff that falls up on your vegetables and stuff. That's why it's cleaned off.
Yeah, but you can also look at it like this too. Shit falling out of the air. That ain't supposed to be there. It's falling on your garden.
Well,
and if you got a sink hose pipe, go ahead and wash it off.
Chuck was saying,
I know
those certain workers may have to relieve themselves and wonder why there's listeria and botulism and all that kind of stuff on your lettuce. But the thing is, it's supposed to be cleaned, especially the ones where they make the salad mix, because it's supposed to go through a washing. It's supposed to be washed and cut up and everything, and then it.
How well is it working out?
And they don't. And like we were talking about this before, when you run this stuff and package it, they take some off of every line. It's usually like 10 packages or something like that, and they run tests on it. What happened to these people doing these tests? Because if they would test it, they wouldn't be having these issues. Although there is a line. So like we did these ice creams that were they had Butterfinger and Baby Ruth, and they were all busted up candy bars and whatnot, and it went into these ice cream bar type things. I forget what they were, but we did the packaging for this, and they ran through a scanner to see if it had metal in it. They could have a certain amount of metal in the package before it hit that threshold. If it went over the threshold, we'd get a beep and we'd have to shut the line down. And then we'd go through and scan each one and find out where the metal was coming from and whatnot. But the point is, there's a threshold at this to where they're allowed so much. You're allowed so many bugs in your food. You're allowed so much, like for your hamburger, you're allowed so much poop in your hamburger when it gets packaged into those long tubes. Yeah. You're allowed so much of that before there's a threshold. And then it goes over that threshold. They're supposed to stop everything, clean all the machines and the line and test all that stuff.
Sounds like to me that crap ain't working out none too good.
Yeah, I mean, look at I just had a thing just pop up.
Really? You had a thing just pop up?
Wawoma Frozen Foods Incorporated recalls organic Daybreak blend because of potential hepatitis A. Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever heard of this.
What's the difference between A and C?
They're both bad as far as I know.
Yeah, but it seems like to me you can get rid of one, but the other one is going to be with you for life.
Oh, yeah,
Now,
maybe. And here, I'll show you if anybody has this. Right there it is.
You go ahead and eat all that beef you want, Craig. I knew you was full of it anyway.
There's a thing down there, Jeff.
Oh, I appreciate you telling me.
Yeah, that's the company and everything. They've actually had 4 products so far that I've seen. Also, Rudolph Foods has a bunch of stuff too. But that's evidently the container, and I don't know what that is because I can't see it. It's a product of USA, Mexico, and Costa Rica. So in other words, it comes from Mexico and Costa Rica, and we sell it here.
Yeah, we package it.
Yeah, That's usually the way it goes. But the other news, there's a study saying people in the military, and I don't even know how to say this. So people are in the military are prone to be domestic bad folk. So not only do our veterans get the bad end of the stick, now they're putting them to be, bad people.
Well, hell, okay, 15's gone. It sounds like to me they don't want to take responsibility because they're the ones who made them like that. And now they're throwing them under the bus.
Yep.
The State Department can literally kiss my ass. Like I said, 15's gone.
And why are we doing these studies in the first place? And how do you study and say, oh, that's going to be a bad person? How do they come up with this? What are their testing parameters for doing a study like that? I mean,
well, it makes more sense than sitting there talking to goats.
Yeah.
So.
Then we got NASA. They're warning, and it's kind of odd that NASA's come up with this now. They're warning that there's a good chance in near future, meaning really close, internet apocalypse that will disable the internet for months. Months. No, I'm not in a UFO.
If anybody's got any questions in chat that are not perverted, not mentioning no names, Craig, but ask them and uppercase. Do it in uppercase. So, I mean, we kind of like to get some feedback from y'all also.
Yeah, that's what me and Jeff were talking about it, and he said, "Oh, I'll be fine. I have my Westerns and stuff," and I'm like, "No." every television company now uses the internet for their programming and whatnot. So eventually it would probably go back to analog again, to where, we stick an antenna up to get our news for the day and whatnot. But unfortunately, I wouldn't mind, I grew up in the 80s. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have cell phones. Well, unless you're rich. And that was, you remember when we used to plug a wire into the wall, and we would call people on a phone that had a cord. Imagine that, doing that again.
Damn.
Of course, then we would have to use, that paper stuff that used to have presidents on them. We used to have to use that. I don't know. We'd have to go back to using those again. Oh man. Could you imagine people nowadays paying their bills? How many people still write a check out for a bill? Like the power
Hell,
company or something. Do
I haven't
anybody?
seen a check in years. It took me and the wife about 2 hours to pay our light bill the last time. It's got to where they won't do it over the phone no more. You got to do it over the internet now. And they ask to still charge you $3.50. Now, peckerheads.
And dude, Hold My Beer still has a rotary phone in his attic.
I got 2 of them in my closet in there. And one of them come from my aunt's. I think I want to say it was made back in the 30s, maybe 40s. You got to pick receiver up off the hook. No, it ain't
it wasn't that kind that you had to go up and talk.
No, it wasn't that kind. It was after that one, shortly after that one.
You had to crank it up.
You know what? If you do that just right, if you rewire it just right, somebody can get a shock out of that.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That's how they use fishing.
Well,
if you want to get technical about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They outlawed it.
Phones, if you can get a hold of those old phones, they're useful for many things.
Yeah.
Just not that. But I would keep it together.
Now, it was before I was a teenager. Dude, Hold My Beer.
Yeah. When I used to stay with my grandpa, he didn't have a phone or anything, but we'd walk down to the town, and like the post office and the grocery store, the hardware store, and everything was at the one building. Next door they still had stables. And we would go there, and if you had to you could make phone calls from there, and you had to crank that little thing. And my grandpa always let me crank it up, and he'd make the phone call, and that's where you had to hold your ear to this little funnel thing and then talk into it.
What in the world was that?
But I imagine people nowadays paying a bill, sending a letter.
That does bring up a question. If all this does go down, you can't pay your bills. I wonder how many people's going to be out of power, and whose fault would that be?
Well, you can pay your bills. It will go back to a system before, they would have to revert back. Because, if you go to the bank, they can't very well oh, you have this much money in the bank. They actually have to pick up a phone saying, hello, I have an account sitting over here, so-and-so, and they'd give you your information. Can you check the records and see how much money they have in the bank? And then they would go from there. And then they would actually have to give you these little paper things that had presidents on them that hardly anybody uses nowadays.
You know, I ain't seen none of them in years. And right before I went to direct deposit, the money, it never stayed in the billfold long enough. The only thing I could do was just sniff it as it was leaving my billfold to their hands. Y'all just remember, every $1 bill that comes in contact with your hand has been in somebody's G string. Just remember that. Now, don't y'all start sniffing and see what type of perfume's on there.
And we'd be back down to, you know, holding antenna a certain way so you can get the stations.
I refuse to do that anymore. I'm too damn old for that.
Yeah. I remember, where I'm at, I wouldn't get anything. There'd probably be eventually Zanesville, which is probably 60 miles from here. We'd probably get that station.
What's playing on your TV in the background? They sure are jumping up and down mighty heavy.
Oh.
If y'all remember correctly, back in the day when we had the wall phones, the ones there at the house, you know, we had a 10-mile cord on ours. You could walk all the way around the house probably a couple of times before you run out of cord.
Oh. Yeah, I do remember when the internet came about, though. As soon as somebody pick up that phone, you'd get disconnected.
Yeah. I am not messing with them type card sliders. My wife would beat me upside the head with that cast iron. It would have a dent in it.
Yeah. But like I said, I mean, things are real easy now, but I'm saying, as you know, paying bills and you know, you get to see us on internet and whatnot, but I wouldn't be opposed to just losing internet for a year. Imagine things that way, though.
What life? I'd go that. And yeah, it's going to have to go back to the 2 soup cans in a string to talk to somebody. And I wonder how many people on here really understand what I just said about the cans in the string. Oh, wait a minute. Practically
that
everybody
actually works,
here.
though. Yeah, that actually works.
I know.
Yeah, not the best, but you can hear the vibration of somebody talking. But usually it was that kid screaming and hollering through there, and then you hear him down the road.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if you done it just right, you really didn't have to put the can up to your ear to hear what they were saying.
I don't think I got a mod over there, do I? Bye-bye.
What? Your string done ended?
No. Somebody that shouldn't is gone.
Oh, okay. Huh. Oh, well. Central Ohio is real hazy from the fars. Oh, I damn near guarantee you it's related. But now I thought today is supposed to be the worst. I didn't think tomorrow was. Damn.
Well, it depends for who. See that big smoke plume is getting blown back around.
Oh, okay, okay.
It Ginger Ninja's over there. I think she got him.
Ginger Ninja, just go ahead and boot him completely off.
Yeah, it's
A bot.
yeah, they're using multiple.
Hello, Lake Fairy. I hope you doing good today.
Just have to keep getting rid of his accounts. No biggie.
Yeah, but every time
How's
somebody
the eating dinner and doing a water tank element, but listening? Okay. Yeah, that's fun. I've done that a few times.
well, like we pray and everything goes all right and speedy recovery. And I want to do a prayer request of somebody in the family, the wife's family. Something happened, and I really don't want to say on here what it was, but I'll put it to you like this: when my wife was in the hospital, she would pop in on her every day just to talk to her while she was working down there. And my wife feels kind of guilty because she can't be there with her. And they have moved to Texas. I'll put it like that.
Yeah, kind of hard to when they move out of state.
Yeah. All right, I'll try to. Really? You know, while we was in the back room before the show, it went by so fast. Now it seems like it's just dragging. I was going to ask you, have you heard anything from 101, how he's doing today?
Not today. I talked to him though, and I asked him how him and his mom was doing and stuff. They said it's still, it'll take time, and he's was asking if he should take time off, and I said, if you're asking, it's time to
Then
take
you
some
need,
time off. Yeah.
yeah. Susie D, my wife's cousin, they grew up together.
Oh, there's another account.
Darn.
I mean, we got a few people over there. You think you would want to go pick on, the big channels.
The reason they can't take on the big channels is because there's too many of them in there. He can't even get up on there. Let's see.
Well, he's getting you're not seeing it, but he's getting taken down as soon as he says anything. It just
Oh, okay.
StreamYard doesn't show that part.
And Shanoa, yes, I did talk to him the other day also, you know, but he's 101 Bushcraft, Lake Ferry, and there's a couple of more I consider family, not blood, but family. You know, we kind of keep up with one another. If one of us gets sick, then the rest of us, you know, we inquire and, you know, and if there's anything we can do, we do our best to do it, you know.
Yeah.
But I kind of wish, yeah, in an incident, something like this, you know, we kind of all was living close by. That way we could really keep an eye on one another. Then again, and there's probably a good thing about it. You know, probably don't want to be around a bunch of people like us.
No, I'd probably go over and help you get your garden tilled up and stuff.
Well, I've done got it tilled up. I've got plants I'm hoping to take hold so I can put in the ground. I planted them Saturday, and I've been kind of keeping an eye on them, you know, begging and hoping they come up so I can put them in the ground.
Yeah.
You know, it's just it. I've been for the last 3 or 4 years. I've been hanging on to seeds. You know, I don't think I've bought any seeds in 5 years.
Oh, I got a bunch of them.
Well, I do too. But
And speak of the devil, look who shows up.
well, I see that. Hello, 101. Good evening. But it seems like every one of those seeds that I am planting to get started, none of them's coming up. I don't know what it is. It seems like I'd probably be better off to go buy all new packs, but damn near $3 a pack compared to 4 for $1. Man,
I was going to ask you which ones are you having trouble with?
Damn near all of them: okra, squash, tomatoes, beans.
Oh,
A little bit of all of them. And yes, I hate to say this, but I bought them at a certain place before I was told not to buy no more from there.
okay. Yeah, a lot of times when they're shipped, they get X-rayed, and that's an issue. Boy, that guy's still not giving up, is he?
No, he ain't.
Or I should.
Somebody needs to go and take care of him. Period. Just boot him slap off to where he can't come back up.
Yeah. Roy asked, where do you store your seeds?
I missed that one.
Where do you store your seeds?
Refrigerator.
Oh, well, there's your problem. Some that's too. Some seeds you can't do that to. It kills them.
Well, hell.
Like tomatoes, they're not meant to make it through the next cycle. Peppers are the same way.
Well, I got cayenne peppers out there, seeds, you know. So
those things, like, I've never had a cayenne pepper not grow.
Okay.
Those things are like weeds.
Not for me, they ain't.
Like usually every year, because I let one of the plants go, and
yeah,
the seeds fell. Bird got into the plant or something and spread the seeds around, every year I'm still pulling that peppers out of the ground before they grow in my where I grow my cucumbers.
Well, it sounds like to me I need to go to the dollar store and just buy a pack of seeds for about $3 a pack then. Because like I said, just about every one. Well, now I've got squash seeds that I got straight out of the squash last grow, and they sitting in here in a drawer in an envelope.
Yeah, see, those would probably do good.
I'm gonna have to try them. Really am.
Yeah, a lot of people tell you to put your seeds in cold storage and stuff. There's some seeds you can't. The process of them of getting them cold will actually activate them too. There's some seeds that you put in the freezer to get them to go. You can do that with garlic.
No, I ain't got no garlic in there. Well, what about turnips and kale and stuff like that? Keeping them in the refrigerator, would that hurt them?
I don't know. I don't keep any seeds. My seeds are in a tub. It's not really airtight, but it's
okay.
Somewhat airtight. You know that nothing can get in there.
Well, now I didn't start keeping my seeds in the refrigerator till about 2 years ago, maybe 3. And come think about it now, that's when I've been having problems.
It could be then.
So let me go buy some seeds and see what's going on. Because if they'll grow,
I'll suggest somebody, but he actually, when we went backstage, Haas Tools, he said you need to set up a affiliate thing so you get paid for advertising for me. And I said, no, I'm good. I'll still send people over to you because you guys do a good product. I hardly have any problem with any seeds that I get from Haas Tools. I don't know if but he did say he has a airtight storage for his, for the seeds and all that stuff. But like I said, if I plant 6 purple Cherokee tomatoes, all 6 come up. I put 1 seed in. That's all I do, and I get a tomato plant come up. Because they used to tell you, sprinkle a few seeds in there and then cover it up, and then if you get a couple, then you spread it out. Don't need to. I just put 1 seed in there and I'm done. Ooh, almost 5 feet tall cherry tomato plants. Yeah, that's about how tall my my purple Cherokee tomatoes are. Is about 3 feet tall. Which
now mine, last time I grew some, got about that tall.
Oh, they'll go way over that though. That's what they are right now.
Oh, for 1 plant, the grocery store was calling me for backup. But one still in chat, or did he go ahead and leave?
Yeah, he said he was going to he was going to go live tonight. A short one. Yeah.
He said he was going to do a short video tonight.
Oh, did he? I thought he said a short live.
It may be. I'll have to back up and check it out.
I don't know if we can with Doofus in the other chat there. Go that far.
Well, now, Can you go into your settings and take care of it?
It doesn't make any difference. They're as soon as he says anything, they're banning him. It's just he has multiple accounts coming in there.
Well, y'all keep going. You were liable to get them all before it's over with. Longboarding mom. Hello, lady.
I could go in and put in the ban words end of stream. So none of it would pop up.
I triple dog dare you.
Yeah, actually, I might just put that in there.
He'll find something else to say.
Oh, then he would have to program his bots though.
Oh, that would be lovely.
Yeah.
Do it. I'll wait for you. Do. Connie Carlo, you were so right. You know his cucumber muffin.
Oh man, how many accounts does he have? Holy crap! I see at least 60 accounts right now.
60?
Yep.
Damn, he must be been doing this a long time then.
Oh, that's all they got. They're little kids that don't have any friends or anything, so that's what they do to pass their time.
They must have been the ones that got made fun of in school and sit up here and do this.
Oh, see, he went and changed it. Well, I'll do one better.
Don't say nothing, just do it.
Oh, I know.
Ginger Ninja, I agree with you 100%. See, that makes me think that somebody's getting paid under the table. And I don't necessarily mean money-wise either.
There we go.
One down, 100,000 more to go. Hell, he changed it again.
That's okay.
Never mind. I think I know. You know, you got an evil wit you want.
Do what?
You got an evil, wicked laugh if you really want to have one.
Oh yeah. I could be really mean too, but I don't do that stuff anymore.
I'll leave that alone.
He had probably a good 75 channels, if not more.
God almighty.
But you notice there's not any more coming through.
Yeah, and I think I know what you did. Now watch him. Yeah, shut up, Jeff. My.
But thank you guys for getting rid of all those little kids, I should say. Because more than likely that's what it is.
Probably a clown. Keep on, I'll send a clown to his house with a red balloon.
Oh, and anyway, like I was saying with the Haas tools, I don't have no affiliate with them or anything because I told him I'm not worried about it. He's back. He figured it out.
Yeah.
But I can do this all day. It doesn't bother me.
I know what you did. Shut Jeff.
But they also have, like when I was talking to them about the sweet potatoes, if I had more dirt, I would be growing sweet potatoes too, because when I grew them from just regular sweet potatoes. He has the slips where you get a lot more.
Really?
Yeah, and also he has. He's going to be sending out. Well, if you pay for it in September, you can order now and get the sweet or the garlic, elephant garlic. Elephant garlic gets huge.
That's what I wish I had tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and order that, and probably put it in where my potatoes are. That way, I can, if I need to,
You have got to be kidding.
if I move or something, then I have somewhere to put it. I can just pick it up and take it with me.
Well, now I done made up my mind. This year is going to be my last year in planting stuff in the ground. Come winter time and everything, I will be building me some boxes and everything, and the dirt for my garden right now is going to be in the biggest part of the boxes. And
Yeah,
I've got throughout the whole year, I can ride around in my pickup truck and pick up limbs and twigs and everything to put in the bottom of the boxes. That way, it won't take as much dirt either.
yeah, that's the best way to do it. That's hugiculture.
What's that?
Hugiculture.
I don't know what it's called, but I've seen it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I tell you what, my son and my best friend kept telling me, go to YouTube, look it up on YouTube, check it out. 2019 is when I really started going to YouTube and referring to stuff. And I could kick my own tail for not doing it sooner. I don't care what it is you looking for. You type it in on YouTube, I guarantee it's going to be there.
Oh yeah, there's so much stuff on there. Yeah, Ginger Ninja already did.
Oh my God. I got to say something. Longboard Mom just reminded me of something. Bigfoot, if you're in hearing distance, you may want to step outside and plug your ears up. Okay. A while back ago, I went and bought some off-name brand Spam from Wally World. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I don't mean to interrupt you, but Homestead Aquarius, that's what it's called. When you have a raised bed, a high raised bed, and you put a bunch of sticks and leaves and stuff at the bottom and then put dirt on top.
Yeah.
That's what that's called.
Hell, I couldn't even pronounce it. I see what she spelled, but my Southern slang and everything, I don't want to get myself in trouble.
you calling Robert a girl?
Yeah, really, but for some god awful reason, I got a hankering. I wanted a fried spam sandwich. Yeah, y'all heard me right, sandwich. And I fried up the whole can, enough to make three sandwiches with. I put a little bit of mayonnaise on one side and a little bit of mustard on the other side. By God, I ate two of them. They were that good. And it did not have the fat and the grease the where when you try to get it out, it was sound like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the spam nowadays has so much salt and fat in it.
this
It's
didn't have
almost unedible.
motion.
But
Yeah,
like the treat is better than the spam now.
it is. It is. It's got to where I won't buy spam. If I do, it's a target practice. But treat is good. It's better than spam, like you said. But this name brand, off name brand that I bought, it's better than treat.
Yeah. Yeah, even I used to open the can up and slice it and just have it like that.
Yeah,
Just
I
make
did
a
too.
sandwich out of it.
Because that's Mama used to fix us sandwiches like that, And back then, when you was gave something to eat, you don't go. I don't want that. It's either your ass ate it or you starved. you know, like that. But
Yeah, I mean, just dicing up. Uh, and again I say spam, I don't mean actual spam, but dicing it up with onions, peppers, and potatoes, and frying it all together.
yeah,
That's good stuff.
well,
But like you said, it's the regular spam nowadays. It's not the way it used to be. A
no,
man
it ain't.
boiled
It really.
his spam to get the salt out of it, then put barbecue sauce. Ooh,
What
that sounds
now?
pretty good. Mr. Jeff, Mr. Cheddar Pepper
I heard
Prepper saw a video where a man boiled his spam to get the salt out of it, then put barbecue sauce on it.
Mr. Cheddar Pepper Prepper. Thank you. But I'm still not going to buy it because it's got the word spam on it. I don't like spam. I got to be careful of some of the words that I say. I've got to either spell them or whatever. But now, I ate something the other day that was one of the best sandwiches I've had this season so far. And
I
that
was
was
gonna say
a
you can't say it that way because tomato season's coming up.
I said this season. And the mater did not come from Wally World. Okay,
Oh,
straight up plain simple.
that's not.
Now
I don't consider that a tomato. I mean, I don't even remember the last time I bought a tomato there.
It's got no taste to it. You could probably ping somebody in the head with it and knock them down. I mean, it's not a mater no more. It really ain't. And their cantaloupes, might as well say it's a boulder, a handheld boulder in there.
No.
I have never in my life ate a cantaloupe that was crunchy. But you go to Walmart, you're damn sure going to find some crunchy melons. Well, let me rephrase that. Cantaloupe. See, if I say melons up in here, somebody will get the wrong idea, you know.
I don't know if you I don't know if you've even seen Angry Prepper yet, have you?
I seen him probably about 2 years ago, and he's the one that got a real foul language, correct? He's up in New York.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could say that. And that's what surprises me why I got in trouble. But
yeah. I'm not crazy about it ain't that I hate the man. It's just I don't like him. I don't like his content. Let me put it that way. The way he brings stuff. But I will say this: the way he brings stuff to front does open up a lot of people's eyes.
Yeah.
You know. But now, let me back up. Somebody said I was sucking up to Angry Prepper. Give me a little insight about that one.
He doesn't like spam. He threatens people if they send him spam that he will throw it at them and use it as a weapon. That's how he doesn't like spam.
Okay, then I will say this right here. I will probably stand beside him on that one because if I stand behind him, I'll probably hit him by accident. Homestead Aquarius, it sounds like you ate some melons from Walmart too, huh?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
You damn right. Meat loaf sandwiches.
Now, this is a problem with our world right now. Ireland, Irish farmers over there are planning to do away with 200,000 cows to meet the national global warming emissions thing.
Because the cows fart.
No, that emission thing is such a joke. Just like I pointed out, when they make the lab, the lab meat, it actually creates 25 times more than letting a cow grow up and do his thing like God meant him to do.
Well, they would do their best to put a meter on
200,000 cows. What are they going to do? Are they just going to bury them alongside the road, or what's the plan? Are they going to have like a big barbecue, or are they just going to leave them out in the field somewhere?
That was going to be my next question. What are they going to do with the meat? Did you know 200,000 cattle can take care of a lot of hunger problems of this world?
Yeah. It makes no sense to me.
Look,
and this is,
we know what
they're wanting to do away with 10% of all the cows every year until they get to this climate, whatever, which is real. It makes no, it's dumb. Hey, Matt Hyde.
This has been going on since dawn of time. Hello,
No,
Matt.
we
Yeah.
not the global warming thing. That's just been going on since um hmm,
He was indicted tonight. Really?
Obama.
He says, T.
I wouldn't doubt it. He's supposed to be in trouble again for something. I forgot what it was, but that's like every other day.
Well, really, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see President T was indicted tonight. That's what he
Um,
said.
well, it says he was summoned to court.
Hello, Dagmar.
Um, yeah, former you know who says he'll face federal charges in Fox's hoax. I
The
don't know what
hell?
that is.
Don't make no sense. Well, now,
Oh, it's boxes of documents the FBI seized during the August thing.
wait a
So I
minute.
guess we will find out.
Is that supposed to be espionage? How in the hell can they charge him with that, considering what the hell we got in the White House now?
Well, the thing is, if you're going to charge him for that, then you have to charge Potato because he had papers long before when he was vice president, and
Plus,
he's had them all this time. But
boom.
yeah,
You know, I wonder how he feels about calling Obama daddy.
uh, evidently there's there's a rift between them at the moment.
Well, you know how father and
Potato
son
says Potato says Obama is jealous of him.
are. What the hell is there to be jealous of? Age?
I have no idea.
I saw a thing on, believe it or not, Facebook, and it had a helicopter flying over a volcano, and it says, "Why not dump your trash in the volcano?" And I got sitting here thinking about that. Why not?
Well, you have to get it there. And if you're already dumping it, you're going to be releasing all the chemicals in the air anyway. So, which is better? What we're doing with it now or releasing it into the oxygen into the air? Plus all those trips of dumping it.
They'll charge the government for it. They charging us
Why?
for
Who pays the government?
it. We
We
supposed
do.
to. Well, how come we keep giving them a raise? And I wish you'd change the picture on that jumping Betty back there. Roy, buy one. He says we don't all have helicopters. Well, who was it that said we supposed to have a flying car in every driveway? Oh, damn. Really? Frog says he don't trust Elon. He stood him up on a blind date. All right. We have run into that little snag here, and I'm going to call it quits for the night. And are you going live tomorrow night, Bushcraft?
I have to wait, and I got something going on tomorrow. See how it goes.
Okay. All right.
But more than likely, yeah.
Okay. Well, you're going live Monday, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, at 7 o'clock. And next Thursday, I will be back. Same bat time, same bat channel. So, oh, I just got to say this right quick. Today is not hump day. It's the day after that. So, out.